What's good with y'all, man? So guys, listen, we sent this on IG. Y'all follow me on IG, you gotta send me these kind of things. I have not watched this, we're gonna watch this together, guys, but what I'm getting the gist of, guys, and this is something that's very crucial, y'all. So stick around for the whole video, guys. We're gonna break it down right after. I'm thinking it's modern women acting up, right? Expecting a double standard that's in their favor. And he introduces them to reality, which is what we all need to heed, especially nowadays, guys.
Let's have one more question. We had this person at the back in the stripes. Yeah, let's hear from you.
During the dating period, you know, after like 4 or 5 months of dating, I'm just wondering at what point does it get, do you have to pay, did the woman have to pay when they go out? The guy is asking that there should be half and half at that point when you already...
At what point?
When you already been dating for 4 or 5 months.
Right.
Yeah.
Tough.
Look, okay, to give you a quick answer on, firstly, I think we should just deal with the who should pay thing to begin with. When you're on a date, who should pay?
Of course.
I know. I mean, that's what I told them. You know, I'm sorry.
But,
I'm dating. We're dating.
But here's the
gentleman here.
Yeah. Okay.
That's bullshit.
He's supposed to pay.
Yeah. That's what I told him.
But you're supposed to have sex with him whenever he says.
No.
Yeah. That's the exchange.
Whenever what?
Where does this double standard come from?
That's what I'm saying, bro. If you
I'm sorry,
right.
It's the reality. You guys you can moan at it all you want, but the moment you say to a guy, you have to fucking pay for my time, you're saying this relationship isn't equal. This relationship isn't equal. My time is worth more than yours, so you should pay for it. I wonder what paradigm that sets up. Here's my view. If you go on a date with a guy...
Delusion paradigm.
...and you don't offer to pay your share, you weren't taught right. If you go on a date and he doesn't pay, he wasn't taught right.
And I see some big betties in it all.
I can tell you right now, if I was dating someone and they never offered to pay, I wouldn't be dating them. I can tell you that now. If they never offered to pay, I would not be dating them because I'd say, this is the most polite they're ever going to be. And they're not even trying to pay now. What does that say about my future? But
That's the way to look at it.
Let me come at this from a different angle. I will always treat my partner how I would treat my best friend. And I wouldn't apply a different standard to my partner than my best friend. I wouldn't say to my best friend, let's always go out to dinner and you always pay. I'd say, let's be teammates here in whatever way we can. And maybe, by the way, proportionately, what you can do is less than what he can do. That's a different thing. If he says to you, I want to go stay at the top hotel in Big Sur this weekend, and it's $1,500 a night, and you say, I don't have the money. It's his job to say, it doesn't matter. I didn't do it so you could pay. I did it because I want to go and I want to take you. Great. That's what that is, right? Or if you both agree to go on holiday and you have a fifth of his earning potential, you say, I want to contribute to a fifth of this holiday. It's overly simplistic, but you get what I'm saying, right? I'll contribute on the level I can contribute. Let me tell you what means something to a guy. Trying. That means something to a guy. When he feels that you're not even trying to contribute, that's when he feels used. Because any guy who's really confident and self-respecting, if the woman never is even trying to contribute, he feels like he's being taken advantage of. And it has nothing to do with money. It has to do with the lack of gesture. So I would be looking at, if you like this guy, maybe if you're in different positions, figure out what you want to contribute proportionately or what you can contribute proportionately and treat him as you would your best friend.
Now, see, I don't know about the best friend thing, right? Because we're different. We different, right? Well, we not the same. A man and a woman is not the same, guys. But what he's talking about with that contribution, guys, and this is what I always say, man. If you were out here with a chick, right? If you were out here with a chick, you got to see there's got to be a level of reciprocation, guys. So like, for instance, like, let's put this in y'all situation, right? So we can just break this down for real. If you were asking a girl out, that first date, right, you should have no problem, right? You should have, first off, guys, you should have it, right? It shouldn't be a problem because you should have it. But it's not about that, right? First time you ask her out, you pay for it. Cool. Now, if she wants to see you again, fellas, if she wants to see you again and then she's like trying to pick out a place and all this stuff, and then she expects you to pay just for the whole thing, you choose at that point. You choose, hey, do I want to do this? Or, and what this is right for you to do. This is right for you to expect her to pay her own portion. It's right for you to expect that. You know why? Because today we got a lot of modern women that want to be modern, but still want to use that double standard of tradition, but only when it suits them. And we can't, guys, you got to stop letting them get away with that. All right, that's what this is about. Stop letting these girls get away with treating you as less than, right? Important point here, your time. More than likely, your time is more valuable than hers. Because I guarantee you, she wastes a lot of her time doing it. Nothing useful, right? Nothing that's going to present value to herself even, or, you know, other people. They do it all the time. So that's an important point right there. Like she's expecting you to pay for 4 or 5 months you've been going out with this girl, right? And the chick that was talking, it sounded like she had like some mayonnaise caught in her throat or something, right? It sounded like she at least 20 lbs overweight or something, baby. You cannot be expecting to be out here treated like that. Him paying for everything 4 or 5 months, and then you not reciprocating by giving up that box. If it's me, if you asking me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with that, period. I'm not dealing with that, right? And it's not even like I ask girls out like that. Like, girls typically are trying to get out with me more often than I'm asking it. Like, if it's a girl I'm really interested in, I might be like, hey, let's go here, let's do something. But I'm going to make it fun and exciting because I like that. And then I'm bringing her along for the ride. So if we're going out, it's an expensive night. Hey, I got that handled, right? If I'm booking a trip and I'm like, hey, come along with me. You know what I'm saying? Of course I got that covered. Now, if we go out for drinks, I want to see the gesture of a girl, like, not saying that she has to, but this is what a man values. A girl that's willing to be like, you know what? Let me get these drinks tonight. Just because she knows that, you know what? He put me up in this nice, you know, hotel. It's over a stack a night. He's taking care of everything. He ain't even complaining. He just enjoying his time. He brings me along for the ride. It's great. It's fun. Let me handle the drinks tonight. Let me get the food tonight, right? That's the least she could do, right? It's the gesture. It's the notion that counts. Now, what you're not going to see a lot is women that actually do this, right? So if you encounter girls that's like, nah, you're just supposed to pay for everything, and, you know, that's how it's supposed to be. You're the man and this and that. Now, when you flip that on them on something, right? You flip that on them. Okay, well, bet. Now, spread them cheeks, right? Let me dive into them things like Trey Songz. Oh, no. Why should I have to do that? Well, why should I have to empty my pockets for you then? If I'm not getting the same kind of reciprocate, like, they gotta at least, and that's just the first thing, guys. That's just the first thing. Typically, I'm gonna tell you guys, don't even go out with a girl that's not even attracted to you sexually. If she's not even attracted to you sexually to where she's willing to, right, give equal exchange, right? It's about equal exchange. My body for your body, equal exchange, right? Because this ain't no, your body on this pedestal, right? This is where guys mess up. And they think that they should pay for the remainder of your whole career with this woman that should be a bench player, but you got her starting. You got her being your starting point guard. She can't even lead the team. What you doing, bro? Her body all the way up here on a pedestal. Can I? And you over here begging for some booty. Oh, can I please get a piece of that cooter pop? Please. Can I please just quench my thirst with the drip of it? Like, come on,
ain't
bro.
no fucking way, bro.
What is you doing here now? See, that's why we got these inflated egos of these women nowadays. They don't want the double standard when it's not in their favor, right? But because we're talking about modern women, you also got to approach it differently, because a lot of guys would be hard on other men like, hey, bro, you should just have it regardless and pay and pay and pay. If you got it, that's cool. Right. If you don't got it, guys, don't be out here trying to date. Because then you're going to fall into what it is your choice at the end of the day. I'm not telling you to do nothing. But as a man, guys, I don't think it's advantageous for you to be out here struggling because you're trying to find a girl that's going to do this when it should just be happening naturally. It should happen naturally with you being able to, pay for things because it's nothing to you. But at the same time, it should happen naturally where this girl is attracted to you enough and sexually attracted to you where she's not holding that over your head, number one. And number two, she's a good enough individual, right? And has her own stuff together to bring some value to, add on to you. See, that's a whole different ball game. Then it's not about that. It's not about money at that point. It's not about money. It's about respect. It's about respect. And if you ain't getting the respect from these girls, they will sit here and use this against you. You're the man. You're the man. See, they're going to shame you that way. That's how they shame you. You broke? Oh, okay. Well, I need to find a man with some. Okay, well, take your big Betty Crockett. Go over there and go to that buffet line over there. See you find a dude that's going to, treat you like this queen that you miraculously are. And, you get blown out like 3 times a week by just random dudes off the street. Like, come on now. If you got these bimbos out here with these inflated egos, it is your duty to crush them. Straight up crush them. Throw them in the dumpster. Because there's no way any guy with true value that's out here is going to put up with a girl that's going to expect all this stuff, not bring any value to the man. If you're not bringing no value, you can't expect your way to be paid. She cannot expect her way to be paid. Like, period. Fellas, you only treat women that are giving you that equal reciprocation of effort, right? Of consistency and attraction, bro. Like, no. You're not out here to try to build a woman's interest. See, this is what happens when you're trying to build her interest and you take her out on multiple dates. That's a losing, right? That's an uphill battle. I don't suggest it. It's a waste of time, especially if you don't have your stuff together and you come out the gate expecting 50-50. Tell you the truth, guys, women don't like 50-50. It's not in their nature to. So when you pose it to them, right, they're not really going to go for that for the most part. Or they will, but eventually it's going to fall off. Now, you don't want to propose it to them or even expect it. But what happens is when you already have your stuff together and they come out with you, they'll want to. Because a woman that's at your side, she's going to want to be like, let me help him because I don't want to be dead weight to him. I know another woman will see the value in him and they'll add more to, let me do what I can. That's reciprocation right there.